Hello, everyone, and welcome to my live. I'm Rhonda Kelly, in case you don't know who I am, coming to you live on Wednesday, the 21st of August. Can you believe it's August already? It just feels a bit ridiculous. This year's going very, very quickly. So welcome to my live. Obviously, I do some readings here and I talk about what I'm doing and where I'm going and a few other things. So I hope everyone is well. Thank you so much for the people who participated in the live earlier in the month. You would have welcomed Louise, Louise Sampson, and her beautiful message oracle cards. What I'm doing, so Louise isn't, I guess, this one, but we still have the book launch coming up. So I'm just going to post about that. It's actually this Sunday, so it's come really quickly. So there's still a chance of getting a ticket. There's still tickets available. They've been selling well. Or actually, they're free. But you do need to book so that Louise can manage numbers. That's how you can find out about the event. trybooking.com/CUDDS. So it's basically for people in Melbourne or people who would like to come to Melbourne for the weekend. It's 2:30 p.m. at the Chelsea Heights Hotel. So it's a beautiful area. I grew up more inland from that, not too far away, but Chelsea Heights is it's the beach side of Melbourne. So a beautiful, beautiful place. And there's, beautiful places to eat, if you want to have lunch and come, or if you want to come and then find a place to have dinner. It'll be a really nice day out. And it's a free book launch. You don't get to go to many free events, let alone a book launch. And Louise is selling her oracle cards as well. So that's what she's got available. And she's also got the, so that's the message cards. And she's also got a recipe book with that. And she's also got another book as well. So if you saw the last one, so it's Bowl the Maidens Over. It's the first women cricketers in Bendigo. That one's $25. The recipe book's $15, and the message cards, these ones, are $30. So that's what she's got available. And there's also, if you want to buy the message cards and recipe book and a reading with me, it's $99. So that's through that TryBooking link there. And that link, that's actually saving $21 if you want to have a reading with me. And I've also donated a 20-minute reading. So if you register to attend, you might have a reading with me. You might win a 20-minute private reading with me. Otherwise, there's going to be message readings. I'm going to be doing platform on the day. So that's what I'm doing. I'll just say hello to people. Let me just have a look. It looks like I've got some people watching. Hi, Robert. Hi, Moon. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, that's basically what I've got coming up. And then on the 8th of September, and that's Louise's website as well. So that's the way to book the event. So if you're not in Melbourne, tell people that are in Melbourne, or share the event, share my Facebook posts. Do you all know, by the way, that I've got a page and a group, Rhonda Kelly's Readings? So I started off the group first. I think I started off the group in 9 years ago. And then I did a page as well. And I've realized I've got about the same number of followers, but they're actually different followers. It's interesting. I've got more people overseas on the page than the group, but the group, I've got more people that sort of saw me from Psychic TV and that sort of thing as well. So I'm actually streaming for the first time to YouTube. So it's pretty exciting. I finally figured out the stream link key and all the rest of it. So this is my first not my first live broadcast, but my first live stream to Instagram. So my Instagram account is at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. And as you know, I stream to my YouTube channel, Rhonda Kelly Psychic Medium. So if you've been keeping up to date with me, you know that I've changed my brand to include my full name so that there's no confusion about me. You know that I have people who copy my profile and all that sort of thing, and it's just been exhausting, and I'm not giving people like that any more attention. So Rhonda Kelly Psychic Medium is my YouTube channel. At Psychic Rhonda Kelly is my Instagram handle. And, you know, I'm on TikTok and other social media platforms as well. And my website, rhondakelly.com, links all my things. So I've got a Reddit profile, I've got on TikTok, on all of those different things. So that's sort of my news. I always forget to show you this. Obviously, Father's Day is coming up. So if you are not going to buy these ones, there's the game Curious Humans. I've brought them in for a couple of lives where I've held up cards and you've guessed yes or no answer. So Curious Humans game. And with my name, actually, it's got to be in capitals, Rhonda Kelly in capitals. You get 10% off any of the, like the starter pack or any of the other packs. So you can do that and trust your, play with your intuition and guess if things are right or wrong. And if you don't know who I am, that's me, Rhonda Kelly. That's how I do bookings. So I've got so Sunday the 8th, I'm going to be at Malvern Town Hall. So I'm going to be in Melbourne for a little bit longer. Obviously Chelsea Heights Hotel this Sunday for the book launch, then Malvern Town Hall on the 8th of September. And I'm giving a presentation at 11 o'clock. I'm then going to be overseas. So I'm not going to do readings while I'm overseas because I'm actually having a holiday. I have got some things lined up around work as well, which is exciting, and you'll hear about that when you hear about that. And then I'm going to be at the Sydney Mind Body Spirit Festival on the 17th to the 20th of October. So that's Thursday to Sunday. Then I'm going to be at the Melbourne Mind Body Spirit Festival on the 15th to the 17th of November. So in Sydney, I'm going to be at CO5. And in Sydney, you'll have readings available in Auslan. I've got the reader with me, that Torspell, who does readings in Auslan. And you'll also see Tinker as well. She's an amazing reader. So two beautiful ladies, you'll see them on my stand in Sydney. In Melbourne, I'm at B07, and I'm going to be having a different reader on my stand. And you'll hear about that closer to the time. Got some exciting things coming up around my presentations and things at the Mind Body Spirit Festivals, but you'll hear about that closer to the time. I won't announce them yet. With Psychic TV, I've had a couple of people message me this week asking if I'm still on Psychic TV. I'm still hosting and a guest and all that. Yes, I am. So I'm going to be hosting it on Saturday 26th of October and Saturday 23rd of November. I'm going to be hosting that. And then in December, I'm going to be in Adelaide, and then Brisbane, and then Melbourne, and then Sydney again. So all of those sorts of things. So yeah, lots coming up actually. And you know that I have my booking link as well. So calendly.com/psychic Rhonda Kelly. I did that just to make my life easier because I was spending a lot of time scheduling events and things like that. And now what you can do is you can actually look on a calendar and schedule the time and date that you want a reading. So that's basically what I'm doing. My prices are, so I basically charge $4 a minute. So $80 for 20 minutes is what I charge for my readings. So on Calendly, you can see a 20, 40 or 60-minute options. If it's a last minute reading, so if you contact me and you want a reading that day and subject to my availability, if I'm available, then it's $5 a minute is what I charge. So that's the difference in prices. So if someone wants a 10-minute reading that day and I'm available, then I charge $50 rather than $80 for 20 minutes. So that's what I do. They're my prices. I feel like they're quite fair. At the Mind Body Spirit Festivals and other events, I charge the $80 for 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is a good amount of time. I know 10 minutes is fairly standard at the Mind Body Spirit Festival, but it is a bit rushed if people have a lot of questions because I can't stop and answer those questions if I've got clients coming up. So that's basically what I'm doing with that. think that's about it for my announcements. I've got some things obviously in the pipelines and that, and you'll find out about them closer to the time. And obviously with this, what I'm going to be doing with the oracle cards, I'll give you I'm happy to pull out a card for people and just read out the affirmation, but I won't do a reading. If you would like a reading with me, it is a $10 payment unless you're a subscriber. So I've had someone just pay for a reading, and I'm also keeping a track on my Facebook group of who actually of my subscribers and seeing whether they've actually posted anything, which doesn't look like they have. Sorry, just bear with me. So I'm just looking on the group as well. So I'm looking at a couple of things while I'm doing this. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm just having a look on my Facebook as I'm doing this to see what the questions are. Actually, yes, I do. Oh no, that was from last live. Okay, no, so I don't have any questions from my subscribers yet, but I'll keep a close eye on that. Oh, thank you, Jason. Thank you, and you gave me a Google review as well, so thank you so much for that. So if anyone wants to leave me a Google review, this is my so basically when I tour Queensland, so this is my Google page. If you want to check out my reviews, I think I've got about 20 something reviews. If you want to leave a review or have a look at my reviews or tell people about me and let them look at the reviews, so that's my Google page, Rhonda Kelly's Readings in Ashmore. So that's a place it's basically a shopping centre in Queensland. And when I work in Queensland, because like last year I spent, I think, about 3 months in Queensland. So I do sometimes go there for extended periods of time, particularly when it's cold in Sydney and Melbourne. So that's where I'm based when I work from Queensland. I'm based in Ashmore on the Gold Coast. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. All right. So let me get to some questions. Yeah. So if people want a reading with me but want to check out my reviews, you're welcome to show them that. All right. So I've got a subscriber here. Let me have a look at this question. Yeah, I'm well. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. The question is, what do I have to look forward to in the next 3 months? Thank you kindly. Okay, that's really interesting because as I read that, I literally couldn't see the words. And that's how spirit works when I feel there's a need to, just stop and reflect. Like, don't focus on the details or don't focus on what's in front of you. Like, take a bigger picture. It's interesting. Someone gave me a really good exercise to do. Basically, have your hand in front of your face and look at your hand and see what you can see. Like, can you see your hand? And the answer is likely no, because it's too close. But then when you put your hand further out, you can actually see the detail and the lines on your face. It's like, I feel like for you, you need to take a step back. I'm not feeling any blockages around you at the moment. I don't feel like you're deliberately blocking it, but there's changes around circumstance or people in your house, people coming back. I kind of feel like it's like if you've got flatmates. Sorry, I feel like we've discussed your living arrangements before, but I don't remember. But I don't know whether you have flatmates or what's going on. But it's like someone's coming back, but it's going to be different when they're back compared to when you last lived with them, and you're not going to be happy with that. And they're not going to be happy with that. They're not. It feels like two people, and there's something odd going out on in their dynamics or their relationship if they're partnered. Yeah, I feel like they're partnered. So I don't know what that is. So I feel like you're going to get your own place, and it won't be as big as that place, but you'll be a lot happier. And some things it's kind of like you need to do that, and then there'll be a breakthrough around your work. I'm not concerned about money for you as well. You actually get money when you need it. Like I don't feel concerned about you moving. I don't know whether that's a barrier to you moving, but work in what you're trying to not do is still going to be a part of you, but you're going to be doing it in a different way is what I feel. So I actually like the fact that you're going to move and then there's going to be an opportunity, but it's not a completely new opportunity. It's something you'd thought of or something you've manifested or something you've created some connection with already. It's kind of like someone will contact you and say, hey, you're still interested in this job or you've applied for this, but this is actually available. Is that something you'd interest you? So just let that flow, I feel, is what I'm getting. So that's, I know you said the next 3 months. I'm getting it. I'm more focused in the next 2 to 3 months. It's kind of like things are you're gonna feel like you're a bit in slow motion for the next 2 months, and then 2 to 3 months things will flow like that. Is what I'm getting. So thank you for that. Okay, so let me put up the. Sorry, bear with me. Let me just put up the link. Sorry, I've just got too many tabs open and I'm trying to get that. So just in answer to your question, let me put that up for you. And Moon, I'll give you an oracle card as well. Let me just pick that for you. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just looking for the link to post. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a good thing to post, isn't it? Sorry, bear with it. It seems that my internet is a bit slow. Hopefully I haven't frozen. So that's the link in answer to your question. That's the link to get a reading. Sorry, Moon, I've just, before you go, I went to pull out a card and I pulled out these 2 cards for you. This is Mojito, I make my own magic, and Mudslide, I will persevere. So it's kind of like this is sort of the next 2 months, and then this is 2 to 3 months. It's kind of like it's magical as it flows is what I'm getting. So hopefully, Jason, that answers your question. That's the link just there to pay for a reading. Alrighty, let me have a look. Okay, I've got a few people watching, but I can't see them. All right, so let me just pull a card for, say, Robert, I'll just pull a card for you. Okay, Robert, you've got the bee's knees. I welcome new opportunities. That's for you, Robert. Aren't they beautiful cards? They're really just, I love the fact that they're not too big either. Like they're actually easy to handle cards. I mean, I could just carry these in my bag and just whip them out and give readings. I won't when I'm socializing or having drinks, but it's just, the cards I'm used to are much bigger. And it's I love the case as well. Like it's actually, it opens up. Some of them have a thing where like this is separate and it's a lid that goes in and they're just difficult to get out of, but as you sort of do that, you just sort of open it and they fall in here. So I think that's really clever. I don't know whether that was intentional or not, but that's really clever, I feel. All right, let me so that's okay, Jason. It's calendly.com /psychic Rhonda Kelly calendly.com/live-snapshot-readings or once you get to calendly.com/psychic Rhonda Kelly, you'll be able to see that. I've just literally got my app open to see who's scheduled that. So let me just have a look. Okay, so I've got a reading from Claire. Claire has asked, so she'll watch the replay. Okay, beautiful. All right, so Claire's asked, is a career change to Reiki and counselling the right path for me? I'm getting hell yes. Yeah. I feel definitely. I feel that the more important question is, what's the right time? I don't know what's going on. I don't know your date of birth, Claire, or what's going on with numerology, but it feels like with numerology, actually, it's interesting. It's 21st of August. So with numerology, September is the month when your energy starts to change. So if you're whatever your personal year is for that year, it starts to change in August, September, because I feel like it's almost perfect time. It feels like I'm getting sort of late April, May, June, July this year. You've dealt with a lot of almost like karmic crap, Claire. You've cleared out things and you've finalised things, and you've and by that I don't mean you've set boundaries, because that's a fairly generic thing to say. It's like you've addressed specific things and specific people and put a stop to it and said, well, this is what I'm doing now. This is how I'm doing. So it feels like you've got a very strong healing energy, Claire, and I'm just looking at my phone screen, looking at your order and looking at that, but I'm feeling warm. I felt warm and calm and peaceful, and I feel like I would be able to, just open up to you and pour my soul out to you, and you wouldn't judge me, you would heal me, is the feeling I'm getting. So definitely Reiki and counselling is perfect for you. I am more drawn to the Reiki side of things. It's kind of like, because you've got a lot of knowledge as well. I feel like you might market yourself more on the counselling, but as you're doing the sessions, you're getting more spiritual, more Reiki, more energy from that setting. Like I feel like now I'm feeling like my hands are burning. So don't sort of limit yourself to one or other. There's a complement. They complement each other. But I'm feeling like when you do one, don't be sort of rigid in your mind. Okay, I'm just doing counselling today, or I'm just doing Reiki, because the other one's going to complement. Is what I'm getting. And I feel like with setting up your practice, you've already done that, or you've already started. I don't know whether you've picked a place to practice from, or you've got a room in your home, or what that is, but I feel good about that. But I'm getting a bit of a warning. If it is your home, back to the start of the reading where I felt that you've ended karmic things, that if there's a residual sort of thing to that, or and with that, it's the people or situation that first came to your mind is what I'm talking about. Don't let that invade your workspace, your spiritual workspace, if you are working from home. That's the only sort of warning I got from that. But yeah, definitely the career change is worth it, and it's worth the risk. I'm not concerned about money, because you're going to get a lot of word of mouth. I feel like there's already that sort of energy happening, and you've got a good connection with your spirit guides as well, Claire. So I feel like you've got to sort of allow that to flow, because if it doesn't flow, then it'll be stagnant and you won't get business. So allow that to flow, and don't sort of keep things separate from people if that's still a remnant from the first part of the reading. Just let that flow. Don't let anyone block you. Not that I feel that's intentional, but I feel like you can block yourself with the anxiety around that person or those people. All right, thank you for that, Claire. Let me pick out a card for you. Oh, beautiful. SEMA, I think it is. I'm not actually sure what that is. I am successful. So that's absolutely beautiful. So I'll just turn that around so that you can see that. I am successful. So that's the one for you, Claire. So yeah, definitely feel good about that. And Louise's card confirms that. Thank you, Claire. Okay. All right, let me have a look. All right, let me type up okay. So hang on. So this is just a banner saying where I'll be on in a few weeks, basically. Wow, it's happening very quickly. So yeah, for those of you who've just joined, that's where I'm going to be on Sunday. You can purchase or you can reserve your ticket. It's free entry through that. And these are the cards and message cards and recipe book that's going to be available for sale. And I'll be doing audience readings. Then in a few weeks' time, I'm going to be at the Malvern Town Hall. Okay, let me have a look at the comments. Okay, so thanks for joining, Shazzy. I'm not doing free readings. I'll pick out a card for you, but I'm not going to do a reading, just give you the message from the card. That's my link if you'd like to purchase a reading. It's $10 per reading. For subscribers, it's free. And basically for subscribers, I'm charging $100 for 6 months and $200 for 12 months. The prices are going up for next year. And I basically do a teaching video once a month. So my next one is at 11 o'clock this morning. So I'm doing that then. And then I do free readings during my 2 lives for the month. So my reading dates will be a bit different coming up because I am going overseas. I'm going on holiday. So basically my next live is going to be Tuesday the 3rd of September at 6 p.m. Then I'm going to be live at 10 a.m. on Tuesday the 17th of September. So I normally do it the week later, but I'm doing it sort of a fortnight later. And then I'm not doing one early October, but my next live then is the 22nd of October. And then 5th of November, 20th of November. So back to sort of a normal pattern again in November. I seem to have more people watch at the night ones, and that's okay, you know. But I do like this 10 o'clock slot. It's sort of a bit more convenient. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this Sunday. The book launch, Sunday the 8th. I'm going to be at Malvern Town Hall. Then I'm going to be hosting Psychic TV on the 26th of October and 23rd of November. And obviously I I'm not on Psychic TV lives as frequently. I've just got a lot going on. So you see me when you see me. Okay. All right, Jason, that's okay, Jason. You know that for next time. Let me pick out a card for you anyway, and I'll pick out a card for Shazzy as well. Okay, this one is for you, Jason. High voltage. And the message of that is I go with the flow. But there's something about that that's a bit like unpredictable. It's sort of you going with the flow, although the energy can change is what I'm getting for that, Jason. And Shaz, I'll pull out a card for you. So this is for, I mentioned the book launch that I've got this Sunday. So what I'm doing is I'm doing audience reading, Shaz, with these cards, and these are the cards that I'm using as well. So we've got absolutely beautiful cards. So this is one for you, Shaz, just picking you a card. A Nutty Summer, And the message for that is I am open to new ways of doing things. So that's for you, Shaz. Actually, sorry, wow, I've pulled out 2 cards for you, Shaz. Nutty Summer, I am free. And this one is old fashioned. I'm open to new ways of doing things. So those 2 I feel are for you, Shazzy. It's funny, you do look like someone I know, but you're not her. Alrighty, yeah, but that's basically my news. Got a lot coming up. So where's everyone watching from, by the way? I know where some of you are. And let me just, while you type where you're watching from, let me just have a look at. I'm just looking at any. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to do another reading for Malvina, just a general reading for Malvina. I want to say just stop and take a breath. There's something about your energy, Malvina, that feels a bit, you know, when you're sort of running for you're running to catch a bus or something, and it's hot, you're tired, and when you run, it's kind of like you run, but then you see people walking faster than you. Like there's a feeling of rushing or being frantic in your energy doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get there quicker. So I want to just say take a breath and just go at your own pace. Don't compare your pace to others. This is a bit of a strange one for you, Malvina, because I don't feel that you're that energy, and I don't know why I'm feeling that. So I'm wondering if I'm picking up on the energy of someone else through you. I'm not sure what that is. And it's funny. I'm drawn to. I want to say Tuesday night, but I don't feel last night. I feel Tuesday night last week. I feel like that's relevant to that. So I don't know what that means. This is a card I pulled for you, Malvina. Grasshopper. I enjoy my life. So it's about a bit of celebration and just celebrating who you are is what I'm getting. So yeah, that's a bit of a weird one for you, Malvina. Thanks for that. Thank you, Jason. Oh, Southwest Rocks. Oh, Southwest Rocks is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Jason, hopefully we see you at the book launch. Yeah, I've worked when I was a solicitor, Shazzy, I did an outreach at Southwest Rock. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, so let me just remind you that's where I am on Sunday. And that's how you can book for Sunday. And if you'd like to read more about the author, because it is a book launch of these message cards and recipe book, that's Louise's website. So that's where I am Sunday. Then on the 8th of September, I'm at Malvern Town Hall. And if you would like to pay for a snapshot reading or more in detail snapshot reading during my lives, that's my booking link. Yeah, it is. No, it's not my book. My book's not out yet, but I am doing audience readings, and there's a chance of having a reading with me. So there's a chance. So I'm basically doing audience readings and chatting to the audience and that sort of thing. I'm really looking forward to it. I just Louise has an amazing energy. She's a really gifted author. Been in publishing for a very long time. Has great energy, and I look forward to being a part of her event. I'm really, really excited that she's asked me. So if you're based in Melbourne, Jason, feel free to come to it and I can meet you in person. So not my book yet. I'm still going with that. I'm actually trying to work out a plan of what I'm how I'm going to get it out there. Maybe I'll speak to Louise about that a bit later on. But yeah, feel free to come to that. And that's basically me. I think I'll just have another look at if anyone else has ordered. No, that's okay. All right. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you. When will I see you? I'll see you next month. Unless you decide to subscribe, then I'll see you at 11 o'clock for my August teaching. Thank you. Bye.